Alright, hey Patreon troopers. I wanted to show something I've been kind of working on for a while, and I kind of stopped and I'm coming back to it. I wanted to get it in a better place. And it's something that I've been working on for a couple of years, and then I picked it back up this month. And this is the modular castle wall project. And so the first two drops of these were already uploaded to the Patreon for this month. And this is a little bit of a bigger one, but I just want to go over and just kind of demonstrate some of the different parts and pieces going into this, so you can kind of see like how things fit together and kind of where I'm thinking of things. Also some edits that I'm going to know I need to make in the future. So this is going, pretty much all has been built off of the wall panel and floor panel that was introduced in the first and second drops with the with the stairs and the spiral stairs, and then the straight and corner stair sets that I released earlier last week and the week before. So these pieces, it's a little bit more of like a modular set where these can actually like plug into each other. And so I kind of come up with a couple different ways to do this. I'll just kind of show you the different variety of pieces I've come up with. So the floor panels all are a little bit different. They have different cuts for different reasons. And so the idea is that somebody could build essentially a stacking multi-level castle structure with this thing, and create something that hopefully is pretty cool. So in order to support this, I have these pieces right here. The walls have these tab pieces. The floors also have these tab pieces built in, and those go along with these small tabs. Okay, there's also these 90-degree angled tabs as well that I created, and those also kind of, there we go. Those also kind of fit in with these columns that I made to be a little bit more decorative, to accomplish similar goals. So with the columns, these do a few different things. One is they establish corners with tabbing inserts. They allow multiple walls, straight walls, to kind of tab into each other with something that covers the obvious seam, so it doesn't feel as odd to see like the textures not lining up. And then they add some rigidity to the structure itself. So I made some different ones. There's one that goes straight across. You'll see it has little tabs on the back end, and it just kind of covers like a little facade on the front. I have one that does a 270-degree angle. You'll see it gets, which basically is just a right angle. It's a outer angle rather than an interior angle. This one is a finishing piece that kind of can clip on to the end of one of these wall panels, just to kind of finish it off so you don't have these exposed holes sticking here. And then I figure probably if you wanted to go really big with this, each of these doors and windows are centered or symmetrical. So if you wanted to double them up to get a something on both sides, I did create a double tab connector, and so you could actually put two sets of panels and clip them together like that. So I hope that works well for you. So you see there is going to be a seam there, but at least you get like texture on one side, texture on another. So maybe there's like a divider or something for two different rooms on your display, and you could create that. And then if you wanted to, like, you know, have walls going, you know, this way and then this way, you could use two of these and have one go, you know, here and the other one go there, and then that would kind of fill it in really nicely. Also, built two different windows. So I have these like little double windows with like a little sill or something down here, and then I did a singular window right here. I have a door, kind of maybe like an interior door, not really like a grand door. So this one's a little more of like a grand doorway in my opinion, whereas this one's a little more of like a intimate space, a little bit of a narrower door. The columns here, so if you're building up and you want to do like a panel and set it on top of here, these columns have little holes on the bottom and the top, so you could have one of the loose tabs go all the way through and then lock into another column on the other side of a floor panel up here. So you see, like, here's like one of the tabs. It just basically just locks through, and it should make something that's a little bit more of a sturdy structure. I also have these corner columns, and these will fit on here as well. And so this can like snap in right there, put a little tab right through there to lock it in, and then you can this one already comes with a tab on top, so that can walk through another plate on top of it. And then, you know, because we already have the stairs, I'm trying to make everything at the same height, so we should be able to have like stairs that go all the way up to another floor, which is kind of cool. So then maybe that leads into like some other pieces that I'll create in the future. Just kind of like, you know, Barbie dream housing this into like the most awesome castle playset ever. And then this right here is maybe like a little throne dais for maybe like a little throne that I'll come out with a little bit later. But just something just to kind of elevate it, make it feel more important. But you could also put like a statue there or something, just something to make it look interesting. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I think it's going to be a cool set. If you print it out, please, by all means, post pictures, let me know, let me see. I'd like to know how well this works for you. I'm kind of working on starting to print some of these pieces myself. So, you know, I'll kind of post some pictures so you guys can see how it's coming out for me. So if you have any questions, let me know. I figured I might also take this moment, since I have all this set up, just to go and turn on the other pieces as well, just to, you know, let you guys see how everything looks. So let me see if I can find door display. I think as I'm moving into this new house, I'm wanting to set up more and more stuff, and I'm finding myself really wanting to just kind of set up a really like badass Mythic Legions display. Okay. Alright, let me grab this piece. Transpose that. So you'll see like the height kind of works with a lot of this. So I'm trying to go off the same like grid system. So see, we got like the door there. And spiral stairs. So we got the spiral stair system. Go and move that. Let's transpose that set. And this one's based off a half width set. So I'll just put it like somewhere. So you can put it like somewhere like right about there. So yeah, it kind of like fits in, and then do like another set that goes and completes the other portion of the grid. Step display, there we go. So then also I still have my older stepped display. And then like that's built off like a very similar size system. Like that just needs to be scaled up just a little bit, but that could play well with this. Something maybe kind of like that. And then we have this set. This is the one that came out earlier this month. And this is, again, using the same floor panel as the other set. So like that could, again, match up really well. And it's working off of the same heights. So like these stairs, if we go in and add, let's say like this, and then that. And then that, you can see how that would get us up to like the second floor. So you could have that interior movement of a figure if you wanted to. So I think they work really well. You just gotta play around and print them out. And then again, like I said before, little tabs and everything like that, that's all put in there for like specific purposes. So if you want to like tab the walls into the floors, or just set them on top, you know, you can print out different ones for whichever one you need. All right, I think I'm good.